between the watermelon vape, the coconut vape, the pina colada, and the coffee, I have a bizarre
Island
tapestry. I have a weird mouth taste.
Coffee is a bean.
now.
People don't realize that.
It's a bean. Coconut's a bean.
Yep. Well,
Isn't it?
Let's save it for after this intro. Welcome to Prairie Dawgs, the podcast.
Let's talk about that now. All right? Is coconut a bean or isn't it? Answer the goddamn question.
I don't think it's a bean. There's no way it's a bean.
All right.
Biggest bean on earth.
Yeah.
Just a fucking mammoth bean.
Yeah. With nothing inside except.
I think I would know all the beans because I've been trying to make one of the meanest chilies.
This
So
guy's
I can dump it on someone.
you're the chili guy.
Yep.
This guy's got a chili list.
Well, this is it. The Prairie Dawgs Podcast.
Hell yeah. Episode?
25.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. Rough start.
1/4 of a century. We haven't figured out that cadence yet. For some reason. The first section of the podcast.
You've got great chemistry. Starting off, we always blow it.
Yep.
And I'm saying I always blow it. But yeah, episode 25, dude. Quarter century of a year old.
Quarter century of a year.
Yeah.
1/2 of a calendar.
Hell yeah. And guess what? Our YouTube channel is up to 99 subscribers.
99 Luft subscribers.
Yeah. So if you are the great one, you could be number 100, number 100.
Yeah, nobody unsubscribe, you cowards, you pigs, you bastards.
Yeah, don't game the system, okay? But we're about to hit a valuable benchmark because you don't get to 16 billion subscribers without hitting 100 first.
You can't.
You can't. Nobody's ever done that.
Nope.
Yeah.
And once the floodgates open, they open.
They open hard. So get on the YouTube channel and subscribe, God damn it.
And we wouldn't be at 100, of course, without our sponsors, Rumors Comedy Club.
Rumors Comedy Club. Who's there this week?
Matt Falk, the hilarious Matt Falk this
Hell
week
yeah.
for the first start of the week.
Nice.
The first, and then for the second start of the week, if I'm going to phrase it that way.
I don't know why you would.
I've chosen to, but I
Okay.
got to stick with it.
Jeff Dye.
Friday, Saturday, Jeff Dye.
Nice.
Yep. So if you like some of those, message us. Maybe we'll give you tickets.
Yep.
Yep.
Go see Jeff Dye. I encourage you to go get tickets to see Jeff Dye. He's quite polarizing. So if you're on the left politically, go see him and try to, don't interrupt the show, but, just go get mad. And if you're on the right, hey, I think he's one for your team. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're the kind of person that likes a comedian whose bio says they're unapologetic, then I think you're going to like it.
Hell yeah, totally.
I don't know if that's in his bio, but that's a genre of comedian that I'm inventing.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, man. He's funny, and but he's pissed off some people in the business. Mark Maron, I think him and Mark Maron got into it, and he royally shitted on Mark Maron in a podcast. And a couple of other comics behind the scenes have said they don't really agree with his views, but he truly is unapologetic. If you go see Jeff Dye's social media, he's up there. He doesn't give a fuck, and he's a funny guy. Mm-hmm. Go get tickets.
Yeah, that's how it works. You don't get booked if you ain't funny.
Yep.
It's not a 3-ring circus over here.
No, it's true. It's true. You have to be funny no matter what side of the spectrum you're on.
Yep, that's the first qualifier. If you're funny, that's great. And then if you're unapologetic, that's a bonus.
That's a bonus, yeah. But also go see Matt Falk. I think Matt Falk, Niverville boy, Winnipeg boy, very underrated still. He's like he's low key very successful in the business. He's made some moves and he still makes moves. And one of the coolest dudes. He never really hung around and got shittered. He's a true professional. He shows up, he murders, and then he says he's super friendly. He'll hang out for a bit, but then he's gone. He's going back to his family. A true professional.
Yep. Yeah, and he's very funny as well. Mm-hmm. And he's also unapologetic.
He is.
But he just doesn't say anything that needs apologizing for. No, that's why.
Exactly. He makes no apologies for how likable and friendly and clean his comedy is.
Yeah, if you like your comedy the other way, where he's not going to make political points at you. He's not going to try to make you think anyway. He's just so silly and fun and does it all, really. His act has it all.
Honestly.
It's fun to watch.
Honestly. And one of the best just natural performers out there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to overglaze him, but you got to go see him. He truly is just like one of the best, just most confident, but performers out there. He performs well.
Been doing it a long time.
Yeah, his act outs, he commits like I could never. I'm too scared. I watch
People think that you're a performer and that you could just do. I could do that. I can't. I perform differently.
Totally.
Worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you're on stage and you're like, oh hey, let's do be a German and do a German accent. I would be like, hello, I can, and then all of a sudden in my mind I'm thinking, this is cringe. You suck at this. This is not good. Mm-hmm. And then you kind of bail on the bit, and now you've lost the goodwill of the audience, and now they're walking out.
You, the listener, you've probably experienced this when you're standing in a group of friends and you're all laughing, you're joking, and you say something, and the conversation just keeps going, and you can tell that no one looked at you, no one saw you, no one heard you. Do you say it again?
Yeah.
Right? That's what an act out is.
Yeah.
Now you're like, do I say it again? Because it might be funny, but it's a risk.
It's a risk.
And that's how it feels up there. You go, I'm not going to say it again.
No, 100%. Because if you do say it again and it bombs again, now there's no coming back. Now you're toast.
Double bomb?
Double bomb?
Never been done before.
Never been done.
The first one usually takes care of it.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't learn your lesson yet? Yeah. But so go see Mad Falk at Rumors.
Yep. So there.
Yep.
And here we are once again.
Here we are.
At Ashdown. New location. What do you think?
Brilliant, actually. We got bricks back there.
Yep. Audio listeners, how do you like it? The new location.
Yeah.
Sound different?
Yeah.
Does it sound nice for you?
Totally. How do those bricks sound?
Yep. Pretty good. Just had a little birthday party here for you.
Yeah, we did, man.
Little B-Day bash. Tyler Penner turned 65.
Hell yeah, man.
Access to Canadian pension plan.
Yep.
Big.
OPP. CPP.
Huh. Interesting.
Fuck, dude.
And the O is silent.
Yeah. Dude, my brain is not good, dude. I'm 39 now, and my brain's slipping, dude. I'm like forgetting shit. I'm not smart, and I'm getting dumber. I can feel it. Can you feel that? How old are you?
Yeah, same. 42, like I said on previous episode.
That's a lie.
And I think I need, Alpha Brain or whatever Joe Rogan's on.
Yeah.
Or Pete Holmes or whatever, when they're like, I can't work without this stuff.
Yeah, scrotal greens.
Maybe scrotal greens.
Scrotal greens,
What
yeah.
is that?
It's A12 scrotal greens, and what you do, it's a powder, and it's from Myanmar, and you just
scrotal.
Yeah, you apply it to your balls, and you get really big and strong. And cognitive function when you shove it in your ass.
You're going to say you get cognitive.
Yeah, you get.
You become so much more cognitive.
Yeah. That's eventually going to become like a frat term.
Scrotal greens.
Bro, dude, I'm so fucking cognitive right now.
Yo, bro, he's mad coggy.
Dude.
That's what we're going to start saying.
Holy fuck, dude, that was right coggy. This guy's on the scrotal greens.
That's such a funny combination of words.
Yeah.
Scrotal.
Scrotal
Is that
greens.
real or are you riffing that?
I'm riffing that.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah. That is unbelievable. Scrotal greens.
Scrotal greens.
That's the good stuff. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. I got to laugh for a minute.
We got to make... we have to start making a product and start plugging it. Like those, like Alex Jones, he has a line of like, it's clear mane, like clear. He's got like
makes your hair clear.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Cool, man.
It clears your hair right off your goddamn melon.
Translucent.
Yeah.
We should sell one that's called like Placebex, and it's straight up placebo. But it's just like we sell it as like each episode. It's it does this or does that. Because then if you're buying it for that, that's what it does. That's the point.
Yeah, 100%. And just make like loose claims that can't be proven but aren't false advertising.
Yes, nothing truly medical.
Yeah.
Just we'll say stuff like makes you more cognitive.
A good
example.
Yeah, or we just like preface everything with saying I feel. Dude, I feel so much more cognitive since I started taking Placebex.
Yeah.
I feel like my loads are way bigger in terms of volume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just got to make claims in terms of
volume. In terms, I'm talking fluid ounces.
But
also it's heavier, like denser, weighs more.
It's heavy,
which is so interesting.
It hurts coming out.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
Yeah, I'm getting my pee hole gauged like an ear piercing.
Exactly. It's got a weight to it.
Yeah.
I'm breaking mirrors. It's incredible.
I think that might be our first product.
Placebex?
Placebex. Or we'll rename it maybe. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just like a little bottle that we can sell at shows.
Yeah.
Gets us in trouble for sure because different agencies are showing up to be like, can you sell that? And we go, yeah, it's sugar. You can sell sugar. I'm pretty sure.
That's right. Yeah. We'll get little pressed sugar tablets and it'll be called Placebex.
And maybe we'll make them look cute.
Yeah.
Like, how, were you around for the era of ecstasy where they were all cute?
Yeah.
Or it was like, you got to get the Supermans, or you got to get the all different colors with different stamps in them, but they were all drain cleaner.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, they pressed powderized bleach into little panda bears, and people were dropping them and then going straight to the ER. It was a great time in the drug world.
Yeah, I prefer the alfalfa ones.
Yeah,
it's because you're alive still. That's why you like that one.
Yeah, totally.
It's the one that didn't kill you the most.
Yeah. Wait, did he take the lemons, the little mini lemons, or did he take the limes? The limes, okay, call the cops, call the ambulance, right. Oh, he took the lemons? Okay, he's good.
He's going to have to counteract that with 3 Michael Bublé's.
Yeah.
Do you sell those? No, I don't sell those.
Dude, we need more Bublé's, dude. There's a lot of people ODing right now.
I don't have the press to make those ones.
Yeah. That's crazy. They really are doing that. Like, they're pressing drugs and then on the dark web selling them and shipping them out to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time.
I mean, it always blows me away that people just consume just like powder.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to high horse or anyone because I don't care. I've always just been afraid to do like powder drugs because I'm afraid that they'll kill me instantly.
100%.
Which I think is a valid fear. I have that fear about many different things.
Yeah.
That it'll kill me instantly.
No, but that's a valid, you're actually very smart to do that. I was dumb. But even like I understood every time you take a drug, you don't know where it came from. You're rolling the dice literally with your life every time.
I always thought that was funny. They had posters that were out that were when fentanyl was really coming around the first time, I think.
Yeah.
And they were like, know your source. That was the big campaign, was know your source, to make sure that they weren't even trying to say don't do the drugs. They were just saying know your source.
Yeah.
Which is like, how far down the chain are we going?
No kidding.
I know you.
Yeah.
You're Jimmy down the street.
Yeah.
I meet you, but who's your source?
Who's
your source? Nobody you've ever met knows the Nicaraguan guy.
Yeah, no shit.
Grinding
Exactly.
up no way.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, what source?
Yeah, totally. You mean I gotta know? Yeah, the Guatemalan dude named Hector who's sitting there with the pill pressing this shit.
Now that would be sick. I'm sure Vice or some bozo YouTube channel has done this, but like, let me go in the jungle with the guy that presses the shit.
Yeah.
At its like really rawest form, and then let me get a little nibble of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me put a little bit of that on my pecker.
Hector, I need some of those Bublé's now.
Hector, where's my batch of scrotal greens?
Yeah, totally.
We should maybe put out scrotal greens.
Hey, maybe scrotal greens.
That has a catchy name to it. Here's what I picture it being: is that it's chia seed.
Nice.
And you like put it on your balls.
Yeah.
And then it, like a chia pet.
100%.
Scrotal greens.
Totally.
Yeah. Do you know that chia seed is like chia from Chia Pet?
Oh, that's what it does?
That's fucked.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right? And I've been eating it.
Everyone's been eating it. We're all turning into chia pets.
Yeah, shit looks like a log covered in moss.
Well, why am I still balding? This is bullshit.
Huh. You could.
Yeah.
We could maybe do I don't know how long it takes. Maybe that'd be a fun Patreon episode.
Yeah.
Where we put some chia on your head.
Yeah.
And then we let it probably days.
Probably days.
How willing are you to commit to
extremely
showering with chia paste on your head?
We dude, willing. Days at a time. I'll get fired from my job. I don't give a shit. Trying to prove a point. Scroll greens works.
Hey Tyler, can you come in my office for a minute? What's that on your head?
Yeah. It smells bad.
Glad you asked, boss. This is scrotal greens. Let me see your nuts for a minute.
Yeah, totally. Pull out your balls. I'm going to show you something wild. We'll come out with scrotal greens, and then we'll come out with like anal greens or something. Okay. Something you shove up your ass, like Anal-X.
I don't know what the product is, but I know where it's going.
Totally. Yeah, we make no promises. Like it doesn't do anything, but we just make no promise. Yeah. We're just like, it goes right up your ass. All it has is directions.
You can't deny it does go up your ass.
Yeah, totally. Put it up your ass and then wait.
You go to the doctor and he's like, why'd you put it up there? Like, well, the directions said to do that.
He's like, yeah, but why?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't turn the bottle that far around. I only got to the directions and then I stopped reading because that was the end of the directions. Yeah. It's time for action.
Totally.
Directions end. That's time for act.
Yeah.
I think we're on to something.
Yep. I like that. That's a good slogan. One thing you can't deny, it goes up your ass.
If you wanted to.
Totally.
If you wanted to. We're not making you.
No, we're not. So look out for those products. You mentioned a Patreon. Should we start a Patreon?
Yeah, one person asked.
Did they?
How much you want to pay, bucko?
Yeah, totally. If one guy signs up, we charge him $10,000 a month. And then the more people that come in, the further that price goes down.
Here's
I
the
think
army.
it's good incentive.
That is good incentive. How much was it? What was the amount?
10 grand?
Okay, sure. Yeah, 60 times. Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I like that because here's my model, my business model. This is how we're going to make. This is full transparency for all the T-boys out there.
Yeah.
T-boys, again, being fans of Tyler. Or T-girls, which is, again, girls that are fans of Tyler.
Fans of us.
Or if you're a more mysterious or nefarious third thing, that's fine.
Your T whatever.
T1000. Whatever you are. You fucking clanker. We don't care who's listening.
T what makes you free.
That's what I want. I want to get to the point where AI is listening to our podcast being like, that is good.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we got Sora and ChatGPT. Have you seen Sora videos?
It's good.
Dude, it's scary good.
Okay, pin Sora while I finish my thing, and then we'll come back to Sora.
Okay.
This is my business model, full transparency for the T-boys and T-girls. Mm-hmm. I would love to get 1,000 of you that are willing to give us every year $60.
$60 a year.
Yes.
We're looking at $5 a month.
Sure. Does that work out to that?
Yeah, 60 divided by 12. Yeah.
$5 a month from 1,000 of you.
Yeah.
I want $60 a year.
Yeah.
60 grand. It's 30 grand a piece.
Yeah.
That's upper middle class.
Dude, honestly.
So that's good.
That's
and that doesn't seem unachievable. That's why I do it that way in my head, because that's not that bad. 1,000 people?
Yeah.
That's like 1 million people in the city.
Totally.
I want 1% of them. And that math is correct, probably.
Yeah. And probably. And then on the Patreon, like you said, we're doing wild shit. Scrotal greens, chia seeds.
Yeah, we're down at the Forks with a lemonade stand set up selling scrotal greens.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I did just pull the eye off my rat, yes.
Show the eyes. An eye just dropped here. But
and that's not due to craftsmanship, by the way. I've been fidgeting with this for...
It's Stimzo.
The better part of,
Stimzo, the ADD rat.
Episode. Stimzo, the ADD rat. That's exactly it.
Totally.
Stimzo's like, help me. My fucking eye.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great model, dude, and we'll get there. Get in the comments if you're willing to shell over $5 a month. That's the price of a breakfast sandwich a month. If you can go one day a month without getting a sausage and egger sausage and egg from A&W. Don't sacrifice that. Yeah. But if you're going to go to Tim's one day, just skip the breakfast sandwich and then give it to the T-boys.
Simple as that.
Then we're good to go.
And we're doing content.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm in your head right now.
Totally. Fuck it. We'll chuck in a free bottle of Placebex.
Yes. Right? Oh, man.
Boom.
Yeah, if you subscribe for the higher level, comes with Placebex.
Yep. Scrotal greens.
It's got to be. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
You can buy 1,000 little pill bottles online. That's got to be cheap.
Yeah.
You make the Placebex. That's cheap.
Hell yeah.
Put some stickers on it. That's cheap.
Get it from fucking Thailand or Bangladesh.
There's probably already a weird supplement we can just buy.
Honestly.
They'll brand it for us.
Yeah.
So that's what you'll be eating.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. 300 episodes from now, we'll be plugging that earnestly.
Yeah.
And then they'll hear this episode and be like, what the fuck is from Bangladesh the whole time? They've been ratting me with this.
Like, guys, we really need you to buy these scrotal greens, all right? We've got literally 14 metric tons of these greens. Please.
Scrotal greens aren't a joke.
Yeah, they're not a joke. We've been taking them. Some weird shit's happening.
Yeah, episode 400, our voices are just fucking crazy.
Yeah, totally.
Sora.
Tripping balls. Sora, dude. I saw a video the other day of Tupac in a WWF ring, and he's cutting a promo, and then he gets cut off by Notorious B.I.G. walking out, and it looks legit.
Yeah. I just saw one of a teary-eyed Chris Benoit making his return.
Yeah.
He's walking down the aisle.
I know.
JR's going, we thought he'd never be back.
It's been 20 years. And Chris Benoit's like looking around. It's insane.
He's teary-eyed, and I'm getting choked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, he's back.
No, it's insane. Dude, I saw Hitler arguing with Osama bin Laden on the Maury Povich show. Yeah. Dude, and it looked legit. And then they start laughing. They're like, no, we do this all the time. And it's scary real. Michael Jackson and Hitler were yelling at each other on the Maury Povich show. Some people doing really cool shit, but I mean, it's coming to the point. I think we've said it on the podcast before. Like, we can't even. We literally cannot trust. It's coming to the point where we won't be able to trust anything we see.
AI video. My dad giving me a hug.
I'm like, that's not real.
I remember that.
That would never happen.
No way.
Yeah.
Arms go through me, start spiraling around me like a cord, pulls me tight.
Yeah.
Eyes pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the most jarring ones. You ever seen the ones where it's just like, seems like it's going to be a regular lady in the kitchen, and all of a sudden her face turns into spaghetti?
Yeah.
And she's like, what happened?
No.
You're like, your face is spaghetti, ma'am. That's what happened.
No, it's getting disturbing. And, you know, even I've talked about this with my girlfriend before. The ability to manipulate people is a problem.
Yep.
Because if people are getting scammed by CRA scam calls now, like, and we've talked about this.
Yep.
Dude, my parents are cooked, dude. They are losing all their money. Yeah, we're cooked.
I think my parents will be dead, and that won't be an issue by the time it really gets crazy.
No, honestly.
Because there's those like weird Facebook pages where it's like, Connor Hellebuck found this baby in the woods and he raised him.
Yeah.
It's like an AI photo. He's wearing his gear, holding a baby, and people in the comments are like, God bless him. What a saint.
I can't believe he literally saved the baby. He made a glove save.
Scraping that baby's newborn skin against his crest. That baby's going to get eczema.
It's incredible.
What the hell? He's a bad parent if he's doing that.
Yeah, that's not good. Connor.
Yeah, this is slander. If I'm Connor, I'd be like, I'm a good dad.
Yeah.
If he is. I don't even know if he is. I know he's fathering the whole league again this year.
Yeah. What do you mean?
He's good. Like he's their daddy.
Oh, he is the daddy. He is our daddy now.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm scared because one day I'm gonna get like a FaceTime call or a video message from you, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, Tyler, send me those. You know, I need that money from all those scrotal green sales." And I'll be like, "All right, sounds good, TK." And then I'll send you the money, and I'll be like,
email address.
His new email, TK at Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, it's just slightly misspelled. That's how they get you.
That's right. That's right. Scrotla Grens.
Yep. I've been typing stuff in on Chat GOT for weeks, and it's giving me answers. But this might be a different site.
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be an entirely different thing.
It's weird. It's asking me a lot of questions. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm like, am I AI the whole time? Have I been AI?
Dude, have I been answering everybody's questions?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but it's getting freaky. But they had a video the other day where it's like some lady figure skating in the mountains, and they're like, "Oh, look at brand new Sora, what it can do! Like, it's such a leap from." I'm like, "What are we talking about? A leap, dude? We just started this shit. We've already made like 14 like massive leaps forward in 10 years. It's gonna be fucking wild, dude."
See the big stink about the AI actress?
Oh yeah.
Some guy like made a lady, and now people are freaking out, being like, "Don't hire her. She's not real." And I think even the guy that made her is like, "No one did. She's not. What do you mean?
We're having
She's
fun.
not in shit. She's not in fucking movies. I just made a lady.
Yeah,
I'm a pervert."
Yeah.
Why is Hollywood yelling at me? I just wanted a lady I could look at her boobs.
Yeah. As much as AI moves forward, I think there's going to be a strong pushback for like really actually like bad looking, error-ridden art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hand-drawn.
Hand-drawn shit, just like, how vinyl is still big, even though we have like multiple platforms.
Yes.
There's always a little pushback from humans.
The analog is nice.
The analog is nice.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point. I hadn't considered that, but I believe it, and it makes sense to me because I'm already sick of that one particular art style from that AI likes to generate where everything's like very round. Like because cartoon style, it's almost like a comic book panel style.
Yeah.
You see it everywhere now, and as soon as you see it, you're like, "Come on, man!"
I know.
I get it's free.
Yeah.
You type in, "Here's the picture of me. Can you make me doing this?" And it says "Magic Show." I get the appeal.
Yeah.
Do that, and then send it to someone and say, "Can you draw this?"
Yeah.
Then it'll have a style to it instead of this fucking mush.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, there's no personality with the AI, and it's funny because you can actually enter into the prompt, give it personality. It's a style show, but it always looks like it's too good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, because it's the amalgamation of all the most generic versions of. So you can go, "Oh, give me a propaganda style poster," and like it will, but it won't have any real texture or depth to it. Like you start to realize what art is when you start to see more of this flat shit.
Totally.
In the way that I mean that, like, art doesn't always have to make you feel something. You don't have to look at art and be like, whoa, holy shit.
Yeah.
But there should be like, when you see a painting up close as opposed to online, you're like, oh, I get it more now. Now I get it. Like there's texture, there's brush stroke, like a human touched this and you understand it a bit more.
Honestly.
And there's none of that.
No, totally. It does make you appreciate it because I always thought that those like, you know, high, those like fine art people were always kind of jerking off, and I still think they are a little bit sometimes.
Fine art in what sense? You mean like the kind of more abstract-y tape a banana to a wall?
Sort of, yeah.
Or an actual painting?
Well, sometimes an actual painting, like where, like sometimes, like a Jackson Pollock.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit of a jerk off sometimes. I think sometimes I get it, but sometimes, you know, you'll see some art and it's just a couple of brush strokes and everyone's like, oh my God, innocence wrapped in a tragedy with trauma and yet enlightenment with its empowering yet deflating. And I'm like, no, it's not. Some dickhead accidentally spilled some paint on a goddamn canvas. What are we doing? But at the same time, you start looking at like Van Gogh and shit.
Yeah.
Like, these guys were not fucking around. They were, like, legit, like, really good. And you can tell because it's, like, there are some paintings in my life that I've seen that I'm like, oh, shit, I'm feeling things right now. Like, this is dope, you know?
Yeah,
it's
that's
weird.
what I mean. That, like, you have to really see one initial one that makes you kind of pause and go, whoa, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I worked with a guy at the mall many years ago. His name was Dubem. And
his name is what?
Dubem.
Ah, good name.
Yep. And he's an incredible artist, and just got accepted into some school I saw on Instagram somewhere for I'm sure art. He's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like, when we were hiring him, he's like, yeah, I'm like an artist. I do this and that. And I was like, okay, that's very cool. And then he showed me one, and I was like, what the hell? Why are you working here? Go somewhere else. This is fucking nuts. You know what I mean?
Stop this and go do that.
Or like, I think his name is Kent Monkman, if I'm not mistaken. You've probably seen one of his paintings. It's like, he does a lot of stuff about like residential schools and indigenous culture and stuff like that. Sure. But he's something about it. You see the painting and you're just like, whoa, they really strike you in a way. Obviously, there's more like content related there that kind of makes you take pause, but the art is incredible.
No, totally.
AI doesn't have that.
It doesn't. Same thing with photographs. You know what I mean? Like some like professional photographers, you know, sometimes I think, okay, that photograph's no better than something else that anyone else has done. You know what I mean? Anyone could, with their phone, take a photo just as good as that photograph. But then there are some photographs that you're like, oh, no, shit. It's weird, abstract shit, but you're like, you know when it kind of clicks? You know, like, I get what you're trying to do here. There's like, you know, I don't know, fucking round shit over here, but straight lines there. Yeah.
That's innocence.
Oh my God. Innocence, trauma, enlightenment, empowerment.
Rage.
Yeah, exactly.
I can feel the artist's rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing behind you going like this. That's him breathing on your neck. He's behind you. He wants you to buy it.
Stop. Yeah, buy the fucking thing. I'm broke.
$16,000. Buy my fucking painting.
Yeah. But it's still, even the shittiest photo, I think, taken by a human, for some reason, you know, it's coming to the point now where it's like AI art versus human art, and you got to pick a side. You're either, you know, there's some practical shit. Like if you just need a quick little fucking logo or something that really has no artistic value, you know, like a Prairie Dawgs logo or something. You know what I mean? Scrotal greens. Design a label for scrotal greens, okay? And placebex, okay? That I would maybe go to AI for. But like there was a metal band who released an album and their cover art was AI generated. And the metal community freaked out, and rightfully so. They're like, do you know how many fucking starving artists are out there just dying to design and illustrate a cover album for a metal band, and you just did it on ChatGPT in 2 seconds? Get fucked. And they got fried. They got really roasted. And
yeah, pal. You know how many twigs I have to throw on the ground and then trace like this to get together a metal logo that looks like a fucking...
It's true.
You've seen that guy on Instagram that just takes metal band logos like that and then I like dissects them to be like, as you can see, this is the M.
Yeah, totally.
This is technically the S, although I disagree with the placement of it. It's like,
yeah,
because it's all fucking gibberish. What are we doing here?
It's all gibberish. There's another guy who like he takes pictures of like a decaying bus seat. You know what I mean? Where the fabric's like wrecking, and then it looks exactly like a black metal
cranks
band
the
logo.
contrast on it or whatever, and what's left is that's funny.
Oh, that is good.
Now that's good.
Yeah.
You know what'd be a good name for a black metal band? Scrotal Greens.
Scrotal Greens. Hell yeah. There was a band called Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the people, right?
Yeah, that's where we're eating people.
They're eating people. I don't think they should have been doing that.
No.
I don't think. What's to gain?
Don't eat people.
You know, that's bad. I have to take a stance.
I've never seen that movie. Was that a movie? I forget what movie that was.
From Soylent Green.
Soylent Green, and he was like,
people,
they're eating people.
Oh, what a twist.
What a twist.
That used to be a big twist.
We have
Ding,
comedy
ding, ding.
coming up here. Yeah, we should. That's another thing maybe AI could do is if you just need a quick like sound effect or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Fuck musicians. Kill those guys.
Kill them.
Cowards.
But I mean, like, let's say you want to. I mean, we've had Paul Roblowskis on this show before.
Yeah.
Winnipeg legend Paul Roblowskis, who is
Rap game legend.
rap game legend. He's designed his own rap group. What are they called again?
Ghost Block.
Ghost Block, and that's a cool way to spend your time.
It's a hobby. That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's like a hobbyist
Yeah.
AI. And he'll be pals with the robots when they take over, which is good. That's
100%.
Important and significant.
Or he'll at least, at the very least, have a crew of robots that represent Ghost Block, and he'll have his own gang, which is dope.
I would love to have a gang.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is comedy coming up here at Lucy's Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Who do we got this week?
Should we do an ad?
Let's do an ad.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Well, hello. It's us, the Prairie Dogs.
Dogs of the Prairie.
Yep. And we want to tell you about some stuff that's cooking here at Lucy's Comedy Club.
What's cooking?
Chris Locke.
Chris Locke.
Internationally renowned funny man Chris Locke will be here this coming Thursday. We've got tickets to give you.
Hell yeah. So get at us, and you're really going to want to get at this. Chris Locke, criminally underrated comic in Canada.
Yes.
Honestly. Dude, every time he comes to Winnipeg, he murders, and it's literally just people wheezing. He's so goddamn funny. You should really check out Chris Locke.
Yeah, there are very few comics that I recommend as highly
Yeah.
and as frivolously as Chris Locke. I'm throwing out the recommendations with blatant disregard for recommendation giving.
Yeah, honestly. But if you think we're like, you know, you can't really blame us for glazing this guy a little extra heavy because, I mean, we say everyone's good, but Chris Locke is legit just a Canadian killer. He's just so underrated. If there's one guy in Canada that I think should have his own TV show, it's Chris Locke, dude.
Yes.
He's got that type of humor. It's like, dude, this guy needs to be on TV. He's too funny.
And also, this is a good chance to catch him in over here at Lucy's, which is kind of just like a more intimate, it's a bit of a smaller venue. Doesn't fit a ton of people, but enough people to have a real laugh riot.
Absolutely. And every one of his shows are different. He does a ton of crowd work. He gets really goofy and silly with it. He's just, man, he's the best.
He's the best at sound effects.
He is the best at sound
So
effects.
if you have a sound that you want to hear a human make, come see the show.
Yeah.
And he'll probably say, hey, give me a sound. And you can give him a sound and he'll make it.
Honestly.
It's really impressive.
No. Come to the show with ideas because he'll ask for them.
Yep.
And then he'll riff on them and he'll make it stupid funny. It's going to be stupid fun.
Reach out. We'll give you tickets. If you haven't been to Lucy's before, we would love to get you some tickets so you can come check it out.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Back to the pod.
Yeah. Close that door. Yeah. Back.
Just stiff. Stiff like a goat. Oh.
Oh, all right. I think it's Prairie Lore time, eh?
Time for the Prairie Lore.
Hells yeah.
Once again, the segment where we give you a little insight into someone or something or maybe like an inanimate object.
Yeah.
That is of importance to the prairies.
Mm-hmm. We should start doing more inanimate objects.
Sure, yeah, like a
lamp.
light.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
All right.
Cool.
Dude, same page.
Obviously, it's of importance to us.
Yeah, totally.
I love light.
Yeah.
But for now, this week, we're going to talk about Kathleen Creighton Starr Rice, or probably more commonly known as Kate Rice.
Kate Rice.
Yeah, we're going to dig up the stories behind Canada's lesser-known pioneer, a mathematician turned wilderness prospector, a woman who staked claims in the frozen north when even holding land was legally not really allowed for women.
Really?
Yeah.
They couldn't even hold land.
They were not allowed until actually...
We can't trust you with that land. You don't have a cock, so we don't know what's going to happen with that patch of dirt.
You're not far off. Women gained legal personhood in Canada in 1929.
They what, sorry?
So in 1929,
Yeah.
that's when we were like, yeah, women are people too.
Dude, that's less than 100 years ago we decided that women were human.
People.
People.
They were human, but they just weren't people. It's different, you know?
Dude.
So that's sort of the context behind that. But for now, we'll dig in a little bit more to Kate Rice. So tell you about her early years. We'll talk about some of her discoveries.
Yeah.
Her later life, her legacy. You know how we do.
Nice.
Born in 1882. Some sources differ between June 4th or December 22nd, which is crazy because those are nearly half a year apart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But regardless, it was 1882 in St. Mary's, Ontario. Her upbringing combined privilege and nature. Her father was like a big outdoorsman, taught her canoeing, camping, and fostered the love of wilderness in her. It says he would regale her with tales of Daniel Boone.
Who's Daniel Boone?
Daniel Boone, the American frontiersman and pioneer. He's a folk hero in the States.
Oh, okay, cool.
Lesser known up here, but if you're in the States, you're probably like, oh, yes, Daniel Boone.
Ah, yes, Daniel Boone. A man and a person.
A person indeed, by the law.
He was quite a person. Not like you, little girl.
Madam.
Yeah.
So she attended the University of Toronto, won the Edward Blake Scholarship twice, graduated from there in 1906, roughly. History's a little bit hazy around these parts, you know?
Well, they ain't people. Why are we keeping track?
Oh, I'm keeping track of non-peoples now?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, how many rats shit in the stew?
Yeah,
Who cares?
Totally. When's the last time that dog took a shit? I don't count.
I ain't keeping track. I ain't a sicko.
Yeah.
With a degree, so 1906 with a degree in mathematics. Some sources also mention physics. She was a smarty pants, big time.
Big smarty pants.
After university, she taught mathematics in various places. Belleville, Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan. By around 1913, perhaps dissatisfied with teaching, she targeted the northern frontier. In that year, her and her younger brother Lincoln staked a homestead near the Pas, Manitoba, which you may know as the Pas, Manitoba.
Sure.
Though the land was registered under her brother's name because, like I said, at the time, women were not recognized as persons and could not claim homestead in their own name.
Dude.
Which is fair. I mean, what? I'm going to give next I'm going to rent a house to a dog.
Yeah, exactly. What's
they ain't
next?
people.
Cats driving cars? What are we doing here?
See, so these debates have been going on forever. You're like,
Yeah.
Should we let them vote? Should we let them drive?
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It doesn't lead to anything more nefarious.
No.
You know?
No.
Oh, what's next? They cut our balls off? They get to? No more scrotal greens?
Yeah.
I'm not letting them take my scrotal
Slippery
greens.
slope.
Yep. So in the winters after settling there, she studied geology and mineral assessment reports on her own.
Man, some people are just smarty pants, eh?
Yeah.
She's teaching math. She's going to school. Now she's into rocks. She's teaching geology. Some people just got it.
Yeah, she just hears about the frontier and goes, yeah, I'll go check that out.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
I'm going to start doing that now. Mm-hmm. Me and you, we're morons.
Yeah, well, and then on top of that, check this out. During that time, she also immersed herself in local knowledge, befriending Cree people, learning their language, and also learning how to hunt, trap, and musher skills, dog sledding. Mush. Yep. A skill she'd later rely on heavily, and apparently became quite good at leading these dog sled teams to the point that she didn't even use a whip. People were like, whoa, she's good. She can just control them.
Oh, really?
Yep. So she got really good at all kinds of stuff. In 1914...
Well, no shit, she can do that. She's no better than a dog. Of course, she can talk to dogs. Fuck are we doing here? No, I gotta use a whip because I'm a human being. I'm a person.
The dogs don't get me.
Yeah, we're different, all right? She's the same as them.
You're telling me the bitch can run with the bitches. That's no kid. That's no fucking kid.
Oh, wow.
That's no fucking kid.
Wow. What a development.
Yeah, they're all from Boston.
Yeah, totally. For some reason, these guys are all from Queens.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm doing a character.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
The views of this voice are not the views of my own brain.
Totally. Every dude talks like this. We know that.
So in 1914, she borrowed money. It's called a grub stake, which is basically like, here, you take the money, and I'll front you some of the equipment for gold mining, like things like that, excavation.
Cool.
And then I just want some of the money when you find the gold.
Okay,
I
nice.
don't want to do it. You do it. You cut me in.
That's good. That's
invested in her.
Sure.
So she hired a Cree guide to take her northward, by dog team to Beaver Lake, then by canoe to Brochet and Reindeer Lake, where she discovered zinc and vanadium showings. She did not immediately stake claims there due to concerns about infrastructure and distance, but this trip solidified her reputation as an intrepid prospector.
Hell yeah.
So people were like, damn, that non-person's pretty good at finding some of these metals.
Damn, dude, that dog named Kathleen, she knows what she's doing.
That dog team led by the bigger, more feminine, beautiful dog. Beautiful
Dude,
dog.
That dog's hot as hell.
In 1915, she again took a dog team to Beaver Lake and staked her first claims there officially. Staking claim literally meaning, like, in this context, like hammering stakes into the ground to identify this is mine, going to the office and being like, that's mine. And they go, yes, that's yours. No one else can touch it.
That was cool. That was a cool time.
Yeah.
Where you could just walk onto land and just literally plant a flag and be like, yeah, this is mine now.
I found it first. I think there's metal here and I want to look for it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is
I
cool.
like that. No one else, because, there's no other stakes on it.
No.
No one wanted it.
No.
If they did, there'd be stakes.
There'd be sticks.
So around this time, she met Richard Dick Woozy, a British Army veteran. In 1916, they entered a prospecting partnership, building a remote cabin and exploring together until his death in 1940. So about, 20 plus years they spent together. People asked about their relationship together. She said just friendly, that they weren't ever, partners.
Sure.
So that sets the stage. A woman who left academic life and ventured into an unforgiving northern frontier armed with intellect, grit, and local alliances.
Wow.
Questions or comments?
Powerful woman.
Big time.
That's cool.
Because, like, really a trailblazer in the sense that no women were like, I'd like to go join the frontier.
Yeah.
Because why, it's tough. It's an uphill battle big time.
Yeah.
So you really have to want to do it.
Absolutely. And you would literally have every dude along the way like, yo, babe, get back in the kitchen, all right? It's a little rough out here.
Yes.
And she's like, I'm like smarter than you'll ever be. I'm smarter than your entire bloodline will ever be 1,000 years from now and 1,000 years into the past. You, sir, are a moron, and I am mining vanadium.
And for better or worse, she's like a conventionally attractive woman. She's like a nice looking lady.
What does that matter?
Well, because that probably made it harder as she's going from town to town. People are like, hey, Toots, what are you doing? And she's like, I led a team of dogs up here to mine gold, sir.
Yeah. I spoke with the Cree people in their language. I made valuable connections. I learned their culture. And as a result, I am going into uncharted territory and I'm claiming stakes. And they were like, oh, speaking of steaks, how about you fry me one, Toots?
Whoosh. So by the 20s, her and her pal Dick Woozy had staked claims in areas like Herb Lake, Burntwood, Flin Flon, and others. Her major breakthrough came when she staked 16 nickel and copper claims on what became known as Rice Island. It was Wekusko Lake at the time, in 1920 and 1922. In 1928, she formally creates the Rice Island Nickel Company and entered into a joint venture with C.E. Herman, a guy from Missouri. Drilling operations commenced on Rice Island. Conflict erupted. Use take two. Herman filed.
Keep take one. All right, behind the scenes. All right, we gave it about the Patreon, the Scrotal Greens, behind the scenes a little.
However, conflict erupted. Herman filed a lawsuit that dragged into the 1930s, stalling drilling. The final settlement divided ownership. Herman got 50%. Rice and Woozy ended up with 25% each. Their 50% combined.
Sorry, I missed that. So they got in like a conflict, a fight?
Yeah, with this guy that they had entered into partnership, C.E. Herman.
Oh,
they
the
were
Missouri guy?
They were going to drill on Rice Island, got into conflicts and legal whatever jargon. That stalls things till the 30s when they decide to just go, fuck it, you get half, we get half, let's get out of here.
Okay, cool.
Split
Fair enough.
So over the years, her claims were optioned by Ventures Limited, Canadian Nickel Company Limited, use that one, and eventually Inco. Although there's an oft-repeated story that she turned down $250,000, more credible sources suggest she eventually sold the claim for about $20,000.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So oft-repeated not meaning necessarily wrong. The credible sources say that she sold the claim for about $20,000, but there was this story that someone approached and was like, this is how much. And she went, I think it's worth more.
Sure.
Held it, sold it for much, much less. So she is very much like a man in that sense.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to sell at the bottom.
Yeah, totally. Buy high, sell low.
Yep. That's true crypto fiend she was.
That's how a dude does it.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. I mean, that's a couple hundred G's in today's
I would
coin.
imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still fat money, and she was doing pretty well for herself.
She's doing good for herself.
Yeah.
For a goddamn non-person.
Super impactful. Her staking in the Snow Lake area helped to anchor Thompson Nickel Mining Hub. Thompson, big mining town, I suppose.
Yeah.
She was recognized as introducing techniques like the use of borax crystals to help identify metal types in prospecting. So she's using her brains in this now more bit of a physical field to be like, oh, actually, there's some science there that can help us find things more efficiently or whatever.
That's cool.
Ventured into writing and scientific curiosity, too. She wrote a paper titled The Aurora, Arctic Will-o'-the-Wisp, about the Aurora Borealis, for the Journal of the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada.
Yeah.
Freelanced for publications like the Toronto Star, sketched and painted northern landscapes, and maintained her horticultural interests. It's worth noting the odds she faced, not just physical hardship, but legal and societal barriers. As a woman in that era, she could not hold legal title, like we said in many cases, so her business partnerships and litigation battles often put her at a disadvantage because they would simply go, how could you own the land?
Yeah.
Like, it seems pretty simple.
Yeah, how'd you stake that land? You're a squirrel. You don't have a human man brain.
Sir, you got a beaver with you in court. She said once, if women could understand the thrills of prospecting, there would be lots of them doing it. It isn't courage so much as perseverance.
Ah.
Yeah. So she was saying, come on in, ladies. Water's warm.
What a baddie.
Yeah.
God damn. And good for her partner who, was actually smart enough to realize like, oh, this woman is, she's cooking with gas. She's not fucking around. She's smart as hell.
This ain't just any wombat I'm working with.
Yeah, totally. I found the right wombat.
Yep.
Let's go into business.
One of her contemporaries, Robert C. Wallace, he was the first head of geology department at the University of Manitoba. Kind of interesting. He was quoted as saying of her, he knew of no other woman who had done the actual prospecting that she had done. Like, she was boots on the ground. She wasn't the contractor.
Sure.
She was in there digging, skittering like she's a badger, right?
Yeah, totally. She's a squirrel and wombat.
Still, despite her successes, she was never fully rewarded in her lifetime, as you can imagine, given the time. No one was going to be like, by the way, the best prospector is actually a woman, and she,
Yeah.
So, following her pal Woosie's death in 1940, Kate Rice withdrew deeper into isolation. She lived mostly on Rice Island. Continuing to prospect, trap, garden, sketch, and write. Over time, her financial resources dwindled. In 1962, concerned for her mental state or facing confusion, she thought she was going nuts. Like, she was living on the island and she was worried that she was going insane.
Getting a little squirrely.
So she went into town, so to speak, to be like, hey, I think I'm actually going nuts here. And the doctor told her that she wasn't crazy, but rather, quote, just a prospector.
What?
So
what does that mean?
Yeah, just that it's like, yeah, you probably are a little bit batty, but you're not going crazy.
Oh,
so
okay,
to speak.
cool.
You're crazy. You're not nuts.
Okay,
or however you want to phrase it.
The doctor's like, yeah, no, you're not sick. You're a fucking weirdo. It's okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's good advice or bad advice.
Well, at least it's good advice to be like, you're not losing your mind. You probably just had maybe a little bit of cabin fever.
Okay, cool.
Because you're living out there alone. You're choosing to just kind of live an isolated lifestyle.
Sure, yeah.
I think she was probably, obviously her buddy had passed away. Whether or not they were partners, she was probably pretty devastated about that.
Sure.
Affected her long term. And that's just how she chose to live in her final years. So went in, they told her she's not crazy. Still, she decided to move into a nursing home in Minnedosa, Manitoba.
Huh.
Some sources say she admitted herself. Others say she was briefly detained. In any case, psychiatric evaluation reportedly declared she was not insane, but simply unconventional.
Sure.
So she might have been like autistic.
Yeah.
Even at the time, right? Like a lot of these things, they would have been like, I don't know, you got bonked on the head probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got ghosts in your blood, the classic.
Sure. Yeah, totally. Dude, eat some leeches. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, the sad part of the story, she died in 1963 and was buried in an unmarked grave, pretty much penniless. Didn't really have money by the end of her life due to, doesn't seem that she has a lot of family realistically.
Yeah.
And so when you go into a nursing home, it's like, where does the cash go? Where,
Yeah.
So yeah, her final years were quiet, her contributions nearly forgotten until local and national efforts revived her story. In 2009.
2008. Dude, if my name was Nate, I would call myself that all the time.
Like Millennium?
Yeah, totally.
Millennium's a good year, but what about 2008?
That's your rap handle in 2025. Everyone's like, were you born in 2008? He's like, no.
Rolls off the tongue, though.
Yeah, totally sound dope.
In 2009, the Snow Lake newspaper led a fundraising campaign to erect a headstone in her honor. She was posthumously inducted into the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame, which exists.
Yeah.
And in 2021, she was also formally recognized as a Manitoba woman trailblazer.
Well, hell yeah. Good for her. Okay. Some of these people, they live incredible lives. They really only get respect like 30 years after they fucking bite it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. It's too bad we don't recognize greatness while, they're doing their thing.
And there's always some level of inequality, or it's interesting to think in this case, it's easy to look back and go, oh, she was a woman, so she didn't get credit for, like they said, actually, in a lot of cases, people would try to delegitimize her by, she'd be coming into town and the Toronto Star would publish something like, oh, the hottie, like they'd phrase her in this way that
totally.
It's like, she's the Barbie of prospecting sort of thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
totally.
Yeah, that's a way to make people not take you seriously.
Totally.
And she has
big
no control
jugs, big dreams.
Yeah. Look at the gold, but look at her ass.
Yeah,
it's like,
totally.
I'm a doctor. Like,
yeah.
It's so disrespectful. It's crazy.
It's insane.
But it's funny. I was just saying that in retrospect, it's easy to be like, oh, because she's a woman.
Yeah.
But now, 100 years from now, what will we look back on and be like, oh, no one gave this person credit because of X.
Yeah, totally.
Or Y or Z. Who knows?
No one gave ChatGPT credit because they were a computer. But you know what?
No one was big up in scrotal greens.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was a fake product. But you know what? It was real to us, damn it.
Totally. Placebex helped a lot of people, but they didn't get the respect because there were a couple of podcasters. It was bullshit.
Oh, okay. So you like wrestling, but you don't like scrotal greens.
Yeah. It was just the times, though. Podcasters, they just weren't taken seriously as people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's sick, man. That's good for her. She's got a great story, man. It sucks that she had to go her whole life doing all this really badass shit. And everyone's like, yeah, this fucking broad's getting pretty lucky.
The thing that bums me out the most is that she just kind of died penniless and alone.
Yeah.
Because it's like you worked with minerals and so it's funny that she, yeah.
No, she should have really been starting some Daniel Day-Lewis There Will Be Blood empire. You know what I mean? She should have gone full villain, really. She should have really
threw some TNT in the mines.
Absolutely. Incorporated, taken over the whole land, but she was a real one.
Although it seems like she was in a care home or a nursing home or whatever. So to me, if I could spend my final years in a nursing home, that's pretty good. That's not free. So
that ain't free. That's true.
That's not the worst way to go.
Yep. And honestly, she died penniless. But if she had no family anyways, who gives a shit?
True.
She made all her money.
Yeah.
She spent all her money. I would like to think that when I die, the last thing I'm going to do is buy one more sausage and egger.
Yeah.
One more bottle of scrotal greens. With my last $10, I eat them and then I die. 2 months from now, that's going to happen.
That's the dream. And I was going to say, if you do have no one, you don't have kids, there's nowhere for the money to go. I want to die in debt.
100%.
What am I taking with me?
Totally.
Scrape my bones down. Have the marrow, Visa. I don't care.
Yeah, totally.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, totally. Put it on my Amex. Who gives a fuck? I'm dead.
A final fun note, perhaps, is that the Cree neighbors that she sort of assimilated with gave her a nickname that I'm going to now butcher. Muneskiao. which
Tim,
means
cut that. That was oof.
No, I'm trying. Wagwan, me trying to do the
No, don't.
yeah, Munyaskau,
Sure.
which means white woman.
That describes her.
It's a classic case of her being like, "That's beautiful. They've given me a nickname. That's so awesome. What does that mean?" Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, they called me woman. I'm a person.
I'm a person.
We were the first people to accept her, which honestly probably is true. I feel like the indigenous cultures have great reverence for women.
Yeah.
In a way that the West or the colonizers, so to speak, do not.
It's true. It's true. We were behind on that. Dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is a pretty describing feature. You call her a Muscow. Everyone in the tribe.
They know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to determine.
They know it's,
I think they're talking about Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about Sunshine.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about Kate.
Yeah.
Hey, when you say that, are you talking about Eagle? Oh, you're talking about Kate. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
totally. That's how we name people. That's our identifying features. But even that, someone comes in this room and they say, "Hey, Tyler."
Yeah, dude, what a doozy.
Well, who's he talking to? Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of that story.
Dope. Well, great story.
Yeah, thanks. You want to hear a fun little story before we wrap this up? Just
Yeah.
because I might forget it, and then it's probably no good for next episode.
Hell yeah.
This might not even make the cut. I don't care how this gets edited. I was doing sets at Rumors Comedy Club this past weekend, the great club, of course.
Absolutely.
And there was a 10-pin bowling fundraiser in the house.
Oh, shit.
Not 5-pin, not that pussy shit.
Not the real shit.
And so, yeah, shout out to them. They're a great crowd, first of all.
Yeah.
They were sending their people to the World Championships.
Oh, shit.
There were a couple of the seniors going to their World Championship, and one guy in the youth category going to his World Championship.
Nice.
The seniors were going to Reno. The youths were going to Hong Kong.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, pretty sick.
That, I mean, as far as 10-pin goes, that's the show.
That's what I said. I said 5-pinners are going to Niverville.
Yeah, totally.
So
regional championships in Altona.
They were great, and I asked them a couple things. I said, "What's the deal with those screens at the bowling lanes?"
Yeah.
When you hit a strike and it's like a turkey doing the hamster dance, he grabs the milk, he leaves his kid.
Yeah.
They're like, what are all these animations for? Why are they all like fever dreams? And they all had no answer. They were like, we've just accepted it. And so that's how hate takes over.
Yeah.
And then I said, what's the best bowling movie? And they were all like, Kingpin, best bowling movie. Kingpin. And then a couple Big Lebowskis. A couple Big Lebowskis.
Sure.
And then I said, have you guys ever seen Bowling for Columbine?
Yes.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's in the title. It's a bowling movie.
Yep.
What else are we talking about? Nice.
Yeah. And then
How'd the crowd respond?
Great. They said,
Okay, good. All right,
So they
good.
knew, They knew I'm having fun with them.
Yeah.
I'm razzing them.
Totally.
Anyway, that's that.
That is that. You know what I was going to say, and Tim, you can cut this however you want. Maybe we don't. But
We should
you know
say
what
that before each little new thing
Yeah,
we say.
totally.
Cut this out or not.
Tim,
I don't
cut
care.
this. Who do you think you are? I am. That's the best
Oh, I
bowling
mentioned him
movie.
too. I
Oh,
mentioned
did
him
you?
too. And you know what? They were kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I was like, that's not your Tony Hawk. That's not like the guy. How does he not have a video game?
Yeah, totally. That guy is the bowling ambassador now.
I guess that's the thing. It's funny that like skateboarding came around at the right time where they got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah.
Madden had like John Madden. There was always a guy representing each sport in that era.
100%.
And then if you're like a bowling fan, you just got Wii Bowling.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
You just have to play it in like the worst, lamest format possible. There's no good bowling game.
Yeah. No, but that who do you think you are? I am guy. He really brought bowling shit talking to the forefront. You know what I mean? That's how bowlers should be. If
I didn't know they got down like that.
Hell yeah. If I made a strike, you should look at the other bowler and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It should get that competitive.
I'd walk over to the other bowler and point right in his fucking face.
Yeah. Beat that pussy.
I've been bringing back pointing. Was I saying that to you? Who was I saying that to? The
Not
other
me.
day? I was bringing back pointing. How it's like, but pointing, like right in someone's face and be like, that's like what Tyler was saying.
That's actually really
Inch from
effective.
the fence because it's like it's not rude. Almost, you're just like that guy's autistic. What is that? What are you doing?
No, honestly, that's actually it's jarring enough to get people's attention. But if you're saying nice things, they can't really bitch about it.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, what? Worst
Dude,
they flinch, and you go, why'd you flinch, dude? I was just gonna point right at your face.
Yeah, dude, good point, man.
Thank you. That's a good. I appreciate that.
I like that. Yeah, let's bring back pointing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So to you, T-boys and T-girls, Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Look out for a Patreon. Look out for Scrotal Greens.
Subscribe.
Number
100 could be you. And if it's not, hey, don't feel blue. Don't feel blue. Be 101. That's important to me too.
Honestly, be 101, and then you'll know that you started the avalanche that led us.
The next 100. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's true. 100 is all the snow building up. 101, little snowflake. It all tumbles down to millions.
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah. Be a cog in the gears of the apparatus.
Get cogged up.
Yeah. Cog. You're like, dude, fucking Scrotal Greens got me coggy.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess we'll sign off with get Scrotal. And so long.
So long.
Yep.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now let's
Scrotal recall.
Now let's do
Fuck, dude. We should have said that.
Use take 2.